CeeDee, what'd you like about the formations, the various formations? You ran obviously way more than everybody else Saturday, but a lot of that was you coming in motion. What did you like about that and creating mismatches on the other side of the field?
It was very beneficial for the team. Just trying to see what kind of defense Texas was in and see if we liked the matchup. And Coach Riley did a great job of maneuvering me around on offense. Just trying to find ways for me to be active.
They did a lot of that with obviously Hollywood last year. Are you kind of taking over that role of just being the guy in motion? They're obviously trying to get the ball in your hands in every possible way.
Yeah, I feel like now that Hollywood's gone, a lot of teams are going to key on me. And Coach Riley, like I said, he could use me for bait or therefore he could just give me the ball. I mean, man, he's done a great job up to this point by just keeping me active and just moving me around overall in a complete offense. And on Saturday, you definitely got a glimpse of what he's done with my ability.
Does that just probe at some point? Does that just probe the defense for what they might do in case you do this, or in case you get the ball, or in case you run a certain route, and the next time you'll know?
For the most part, you just try to get a feel for what do you see. Like if you have a linebacker, if Coach Riley sees someone bigger on me, then he's gonna give me a different route, and he just plays chess, not checkers, if you will.
How much better do you think you are from last year, and what do you attribute your improvement to?
I feel like I elevated my game a lot from last year. It's safe to say that I would have got tackled a lot more than I did last year than this year. Man, just being in the weight room, taking every workout that Coach Riley and the coach strength staff put in front of me just serious, and just try to use it to my advantage. And every opportunity I get to showcase my ability, I'm going to do it.
Does that improve your balance when you're talking about tiptoeing down the sideline? You know, you go back to those workouts you're talking about in the weight room and stuff?
Yeah, I don't really think you can coach balance. So I feel like that one's just kind of a gift, yeah.
What goes through your head when you're running into a pack of 5 defenders and they're all around you? Like, what went through your head at that moment?
Man, I was just trying to get in the end zone. Honestly, I didn't even know there was 5 guys around me. Like I said, man, I was just trying to make a play, just move the chains for the offense.
So when you say trying to get in the end zone, like, is it just your mentality that no matter how many guys are in front of you, that there's a way into the end zone?
Oh yes, most definitely. I feel like there's always a way in the end zone. Man, when your mind is set on something, I feel like then you really can't be stopped. Going into the game, I had a mindset that I was going to get in the end zone more than once, and I've done a great job at just making most of my opportunities. Like I said,
I don't know when the first time was that you saw that, but is it ever? Do you ever watch yourself on tape and go, "Wow, that's pretty good"? Like, is there? I mean, was it like that when you saw that play?
Yeah, actually. When I didn't really see the replay, but when I definitely heard it on the sideline. Like, it was a lot of guys around me, and it was just me. So, but I thought the guys were just being kind of, just blowing my head up. But when I saw it on my phone, I was just like, wow, there was actually 5 guys around me. But it was really like 2 guys that actually tried to tackle me, and the other 3 were trying to contain me. But like I said, I just tried to make best of my opportunities. I like a one-on-one matchup with me any day.
This team came out with a stronger mentality, confidence, whatever you want it. A lot of times people believe that Oklahoma hasn't had the fire that maybe Texas had in the past. You've been favored like forever. How big is that true, and how did that happen? What caused that?
We just had a different mentality here at this university, man. Just going into the season, we feel like that the only reason that we've been stopped is because we've stopped ourselves. So if we can eliminate those self-inflicted injuries, then I feel like we're gonna excel a lot better than we did last year.
Do you think it has a lot to do with the leaders on the team? I mean, just the change in mentality?
Not necessarily. At the end of the day, your mentality is within yourself. So you feel like you got a lot to work on, and you feel like there's that one specific thing that you need to work on, then you're gonna do your best to try to fix that.
CeeDee, of those 2 second half touchdowns, is there one you appreciate more than the other?
Nah, I appreciate all touchdowns the same, man. It's hard to get a touchdown in this league, and especially against Texas. And those guys, they've done a great job up to this point, just maintaining the tackling ability. But it's just weird now hearing that how bad they tackle now all of a sudden.
What's better for this offense in terms of moving the football, getting points on the scoreboard? Is it 13 guys catching a pass, or is it feeding the ball to CeeDee Lamb 10 times in a game? Or is there some maybe happy medium where the defense has no idea what's coming?
I would say feeding everybody the ball, but then again, you just playing with the system. It's all Coach Riley, so the man, he's the brains of this whole operation, and everything starts with him and Jalen. So whatever you feel like is going on there, then this offense is gonna run within them too.
Back to the play where you broke a couple of tackles, obviously on both those touchdowns, but a lot of, like, even in the NFL, the receivers will hit the ground or they won't try to go any further to preserve their body. What's that say about your mindset, obviously, whenever you catch the ball? You said you didn't see five guys around you, but you had to have noticed that the numbers weren't in your favor.
Well, it's kind of just having that tunnel vision. Like I said, if you divide all them guys up and just you single them all up, it's a one-on-one against five guys. But like I said, my mindset, I just saw two guys. I didn't see all five of them. And I just tried to dodge every single one of them as best as I could before hitting the ground. And hitting the ground was definitely my last resort.
How much has it helped you that Charleston Rambo, I guess, solidified himself as a force before conference play began?
Man, that's a huge blessing, man. I told him he gonna have to get started early and just ride that wave, man. And he's done a great job setting the tempo for this team, and I look for him to get back going sooner or later.
You probably knew Jalen better than anybody, just your previous relationship before he came here. You talked about spending time with him. He was asked that question about the Iron Bowl versus the Red River rivalry, and you were like, I knew that was coming on the dais up there. Was that good for you? Think that was good? Did you enjoy getting him to be able to say those things about, his teammates? He has OU DNA in him. Just knowing kind of what the outside noise has been like ever since he got here.
Yeah, I feel like that was pretty good. But then again, I don't think a couple of days would just have him say stuff like that. So, like, it's just me and my roommate, Charleston Rambo. But then again, he got a link with the whole team. So, therefore, him staying with me, me and Rambo, it was a huge step for us. Like, we got the, what do you call it? That head start, if you will. Just trying to talk to him, get him involved in the offense, help him learn different things. But at the end of the day, it was still on him that he had to have that mentality that he was going to come in here and learn and just be better than the next guy.
What was it like to see him kind of enjoy the moment after the game with the golden hat? And, he's very about his business, but it seemed like he was having a lot of fun, kind of enjoying that.
Yeah, definitely. When you win a big football game, a big rivalry like that, it's going to bring smiles out there. It's all smiles, especially with your teammates. You pull out a close one like that, man, the bond only gets bigger, tighter, if you will. But you definitely saw the smile on his face that he was happy to be here.
I might ask you to project with this question, but I'll see what happens. Jalen's been so businesslike, and part of me thinks it's, he wants to keep everybody else accountable. Here was a game where he made some mistakes, and his team was there and pulled it out. Do you think that had a big impact on him? And do you think that was behind sort of announcing, hey, I am emotionally tied? Did that game have a big impact on him?
I don't really think so. I feel like he attack every game is the same. He keeps the same mindset, just try to keep a calm demeanor. And just going in that game, man, when one person down, it's your teammates' job to pick you up. And we've done a great job doing that, definitely in this game. And for him to just fight through adversity like that, man, it proves a lot at the quarterback position.